I did not think that I was going to be making a Vikings should re-sign Percy Harvin video this morning, but NFL news breaks fast and furious, and why the hell not at this point? Get your 12 jerseys out. Let's go, baby. Jacina Anderson released a bunch of tweets this morning about Percy Harvin making a potential comeback at 31 years old. First one said, quote, breaking, former first-rounder free agent Percy Harvin tells me, I'm ready to return to the NFL. I thought I was done, but that itch came back. I've been training with a former Olympian. My body feels good. Mentally, I'm better. My family is good. The timing is right. He's 185 pounds, end quote. So, Percy is shockingly young, by the way. Like mentioned, he's 31 now. He will turn 32 in May. Now, he seems a lot older because he came into the league as a rookie at 20 years old in 2009. So he was 21 his rookie season. And he hasn't played since 2016. So that's why he does seem significantly older than he actually is. And also, if you're like a younger Vikings fan, or maybe you're an older Vikings fan, okay, boomer, and you got like a bad memory. Percy Harvin was a bad man. Percy Harvin was an absolutely certified physical freak. First off, combine-wise, take the best parts of Laviska Shenault, Jalen Reagor, Brandon Ayuk, DeAndre Swift, yes, the running back, as well as Antonio Gibson from Memphis, and you have Percy Harvin, just this amazing whirling dervish of a wide receiver, return man, running back, just So when the Vikings in 2009, they hadn't gotten Brett Favre yet, but when he fell to 22 in the draft coming out of Florida because of health concerns, of potential other character concerns as well, I mean, I was excited. I was really pumped. You already had Sidney Rice. You got Percy Harvin in there. You got Adrian. Let's go. And then you get Brett Favre. I mean, whew. It's just good. Adrian and Brett Favre, get all the highlights for 2009, but it really was Percy Harvin, the rookie really stirring that drink. He like I said, he's a running back, he's a receiver, he's a return man. He really was everything. Major catalyst at the 2009 team. Also had 5 kick returns for touchdowns in his 4 years with the Vikings, which was a team record until Cordero broke it, but was just amazingly dynamic, and it was just good times, but also marred by injury. He only played 16 games one time, actually in his entire career, but in his 4 years with the Vikings as well. But he was really misunderstood here. He didn't get along with Brad Childress, also didn't get along with Leslie Frazier, which I don't know how you don't get along with Leslie Frazier, throwing weights and whatnot, but was labeled a diva, a problem child, this and that by fans in the media, just like Moss, just like Diggs recently as well. But then we found out later after he retired that he had suffered from severe anxiety issues going all the way back to Florida as well as high school. And sometimes he said that he wouldn't even sleep before games. And now anxiety is an issue that's much more understood now than it was 10 years ago. People are much more empathetic about it. So I mean, if Percy was coming to the league now, he could, probably come out and talk about it. He could probably be an advocate for it. Like he would be more understood and just wouldn't be labeled, the diva, the problem child, or even like the thug, by some places as well. And he probably could have gotten treatment and had a great career. And it's just unfortunate that he was born 10 years too early. But he was traded to the Seahawks in 2013, and that was the whole, we have no intention of trading Percy Harvin at this time. That was the whole famous Rick Speak thing. Was shipped there for a first and a third, turned into Xavier Rhodes and Jerick McKinnon. So, yeah. And then he played 1 year in Seattle, the year that they won the Super Bowl. He played a total of 3 games, 1 regular season game, which of course against the Vikings, where he had a 58-yard kick return and just helping shellac the Vikings 41-20 up at CenturyLink Stadium. CenturyLink Field, whatever that stupid place is called. And then he played in 2 playoff games, including the Super Bowl, where he had an 87-yard kick return for a touchdown in just that complete lambasting of the Broncos, which was pretty amazing, right? And you saw that Percy Harvin, it was quintessential Percy Harvin that year. He had injury issues. He didn't play, but when he played, he was amazing. He was just amazing. Next couple of years, he bounced around from the Jets and Bills and has been out of football since 2016. So Percy is obviously angling to go to the Bucs. I mean, the Bucs need a slot receiver. I mean, Percy Harvin, if he's fully dialed in, ready to go with Mike Evans and Godwin and Gronk, and wow, I mean, come on. I mean, but also here, just imagine, get your 12 jerseys out. Come on. I mean, the Vikings do have an amazing support system in place. You look at Les Pico, executive director of player development, and you see how Les and the team handled the Everson Griffin situation a couple years ago with empathy, with tact, putting player first before football, putting a priority on mental health, which I think could be really appealing to Percy Harvin at this point. The whole prodigal son returns home narrative. And also, I mean, would it shock you if the Vikings actually have a better record and go further than the Bucs? I mean, maybe not. I mean, they still need a defense, but yeah. But the Vikings, I mean, still obviously could use a wide receiver returner playmaker. But this is a couple days before the draft, so the Vikings are probably going to be partaking from the deepest wide receiver class in NFL history. But I mean, we'll see. It's not like he's going to sign for big money anywhere. It's probably going to be league minimum with some incentives. But I mean, hell, 90th man on the 90-man roster. I mean, I'd rather have Percy Harvin than Marquise Lee. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little bit thinking too nicely about the past, but I mean, it would be a hell of a lot of fun. I would love to see it. But your thoughts, let us know in the comment section below. Nostalgic. There you go. That was the word I was thinking of. Let us know about your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. You want to support the work, pull us something in Venmo. Plus give us a follow on social media as well. Until next time. Skol. Production value.